to show you how to add a new customer into Acumatica. This way you'll have this video available for you at any time. When you log into Acumatica, you can set up each user to bring up a dashboard or a menu. In this case, I have this user set up, so it brings up the AR Clerk dashboard. As you can see, it has a lot of different KPI information. You can access the receivable menu, which will list all of the programs. Now typically, you'll access the menu in the quick mode. The quick mode is when you set up which programs you want to access on a daily basis. You can also create what we refer to as tiles. When you click on a tile, it brings up that program in the mode edition or changes that you have defined. For example, the new customer tile will bring up the customer maintenance program in the add mode. If you click on the customers, it will just list all of the customers that are in the system. If you select a customer, you'll be able to see more information about them. For example, you can view their accounts or view their notes. You can also go from customer to customer and see the changes in their information. This could even be set up so it shows you certain menu programs. Back in the customer menu, you can click on New Customer. You have the option to open it in a new tab or stay on the page. This will open the window where we can enter our new customer information. For this example, I'm going to type IIG for the customer ID. Now, I have minimized this part of the screen, but what this is showing is customer class. With Acumatica, depending on what customer class I enter, I will see different information. This will change depending on what customer you are adding. Some changes you could see would be credit limits, term codes, and so forth. I'm now going to type in general information for the customer. In this example, we're going to type in Information Integration Group. Now, if you have a bank account, it will look up the address for you, so you do not have to type it in manually. For this example, I will use our address, 457 Palm Drive, Suite 200, located in Glendale, California, 91202. Next, you will enter your phone number, email, and website. So for this example, we are using 818-956-3744, info@iigservices.com, and www.iigservices.com. You can also add a primary contact and their information to the page. We're going to use our VP of Sales, Jay Hersey, at jhersey@iigservices.com. I will also add his phone number and extension. Back in our Receivables tab, for this example, we will set the bill code to be grid-based, and we can set the bill type to be billed upon return. Under our Financial Settings tab, all the information will be loaded. In the Billing Information tab, you can set the override button. You may need to do this if the customer's billing address is different than the customer's home address. There is also an option to select override in the shipping menu. The tax zone is very similar to tax categories, tax classes, and schedules that you may see in Sage 100. Under the Locations tab, if you have multiple locations, you can add them here. Under the Payment Methods tab, we can see what payment methods are being authorized. The Activities tab, with Acumatica, you can set up all of your activities. For example, you can track your emails, create events, maybe a kickoff meeting for a project, create tasks, and perform side surveys. The tasks could also have a due date, or it could have reminder dates. For example, you can also set a work group reminder about a task. This person will then get a notification. The reminder email will be sent, and it can be billable or non-billable. You can have notes, and you can have attachments. These will all be linked to the customer. Under Mailing and Printing, you will find everything that has to do with the forms. You can define who gets what form based on a specific customer. The other way you can add a customer is by using an existing customer. So if I bring up a customer, let's say this customer is ABC Holding, and I want to create a new customer based on ABC Holding, I can just copy it, click on plus, and say NBC Holding. Then I would paste. This will load the new customer, and I will only change the information that needs to be changed at this point. And of course, you can also save something as a template. So you can save time by copying from an existing customer, or you could save something as a template and reuse it again.